Kauban. So she went and told Nanda Maharaj, you are blessed with the baby boy. So Nanda Maharaj rushed to the, to his home, Nanda Bhavan. Even today it is there, that labor room is there, where Yashoda gave birth to Krishna. So what is that? So the Nanda Maharaj went and they placed Krishna in the hands of Nanda Maharaj. Krishna was so beautiful. He has full hair, and Nanda Maharaj was very happy. Everyone was going to see Krishna. It was a very joyous occasion. So immediately Nanda Maharaj gave 2 million cows in charity. 2 million cows. What Vasudeva could not do. Vasudeva performed charity in the mind because he was in the prison house. But Nanda Maharaj was outside. He gave 2 million cows in charity to Brahmins. He gave 7 tons of grains in charity. Hare Krishna. India those days, the wealth was, counted in terms of grains and cows. Life was very simple those days. Even as early as like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. In my childhood, all the ladies, the girls would play tamarind seeds like this. How many of you played tamarind seeds in your childhood? Anyone played tamarind seeds?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
They're all free of cost. You don't need to spend any money. And so what you will do, you will play like this, and you take every, like 4, you'll count it, keep it aside. And once the game is over, you'll put it back. They're all biodegradable. There's no chemical in that. So parents cultivate that simple lifestyle. And one day the girl becomes big and the father says, Amma, we found this boy for you. You should marry. So the daughter is very simple. Okay, all right. But nowadays, toys, cars, even, 5-year-old boy also, there's a car which he can drive, toy car. Video games. How difficult it is for the earth to process them when they're spoiled. So one day I went to somebody's home. So he put a picture on the wall. He wrote his daughter's name and said, she's the queen of this home. I told him, that's wrong. You may treat her as queen. Her husband will not treat her as queen. And then problem will come. Treat her simple living and make her spiritual, high thinking. So today people are not simple, complex. Even in childhood, one long stick, one small stick we would play. But nowadays, so many toys. And that's why children are lonely. It's so many toys. You are teaching them greed. When you give toys to the second child, the eldest son will cry, no, I want those toys. Greed. So Bhagavad Gita, we are not listening time pass stories, We are learning a lifestyle. That's what Srila Prabhupada actually came for. Probably we should see next week Srila Prabhupada's story. So it's not just philosophy, lifestyle. Krishna conscious lifestyle, simple lifestyle, Vedic lifestyle. Where you live, you'll maintain good health and very peaceful and giving and forgiving. And with Krishna in the center. And this body is a machine. One day it starts malfunctioning, starts dysfunctioning. But then, somebody will put a tulsi leaf in your mouth, chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You'll make an attempt to go back to Godhead. You don't make your life so much complex. Today, greed, intense greed. Why? Parents are cultivating that. Teachers are cultivating that. Universities are cultivating that in people. We are not just coming once, 1 week, 1 hour a week. We are learning a lifestyle. We are learning a lifestyle where you live and you let others live. At the same time, you're the only person, you know how many impurities are there in your heart. Holy name, Harinam removes that impurities. If you make an effort to consciously, chant the holy name, then Krishna in the form of the holy name, he'll remove the impurities from your heart. Otherwise, you'll start enjoying the holy name. Then, no, you play kartars nicely, you play instruments nicely. This is not for mental happiness. We are chanting the holy name, where actually we are rendering service to the holy name, Harinam. When we understand that, we chant with care. We chant the holy name with utmost sincerity. And if somebody is thinking, let me listen 1 hour, yes, it's a bank account, no doubt. If you come and listen this afternoon, especially we are discussing Bhagavatam, otherwise we usually discuss Bhagavad Gita. We should we should understand it's not just an hour class. It's a life-changing seminar. So you are given tools. Tools are given to you to change because time is running out. We have the power to awaken that love of God within. We can go back to Godhead. Ragadvesha vimuktestu vishyan indriyascharan atmavasyar videya atma prasadam adhigacchati. Krishna says in Gita, what is that? The person who gives up attachment, raga, a person who gives up, envy, dvesha, and a person gives up attachment to vishyanindriyascharan. What's our problem? We have so many desires. We have so many sense objects we want to acquire, we want to possess, and we don't want to lose. Not like that. So if you don't have any attachment, you don't have any aversion. And atmavasyar videya, atma prasadam adhigacchati. The person who is sense controlled, sense and mind controlled. Arjuna, that type of person, he receives my mercy. He receives my grace. Krishna says in Gita. You are listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we should consciously make an endeavor. This is not a Krishna activity class. This is a Krishna conscious. One should be conscious of Krishna, not just Sunday night or for a Sunday morning. All the time. Class is over, then okay, let me go and watch the movie. Then you're not Krishna conscious, you're movie conscious. Honestly speaking, Bhakti Yoga is very difficult. Of course, it is simple for the simple and difficult for the difficult persons. So, the people who are simple in Vedic culture, so there was a big festival, Nandotsav. Nanda Maharaj, as I said, he gave a lot of charity. Today, birthdays, you put that baby, or baby boy or baby girl or person, the center of star, center of attraction, and everyone, comes to just share the gifts. He is the center of the universe, he or she. So you're increasing their ego on birthday. Hare Krishna. If you really analyze birthday, what is our birthday? So mother will be crying, with labor pain. Father is thinking, oh, I should not have done this. Finally, baby comes out filled with this. You all know, especially we have doctors in the car, in the session. That is our birth. But Krishna is not like that. One day, one naughty boy said, Kamsa, why Kamsa cannot be, why he was not so intelligent? Very easy. Put Vasudev in one room and Devaki in one room. That's it. I don't need to even imprison them. The boy did not know. Not only Kamsa kept like that, but Kamsa he chained them also. Still, so Krishna's birth is not like that. Krishna appeared in the heart of Vasudeva first. Then he transferred himself to the heart of Devaki. Then he entered the home. So Brahma Shiva came and glorified Satyam Vratam Satyam Param Trisatyam Satyasya Satyam Nihitam Cha Satye. Satyasya Satyam Rata Satya Netram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapanna. So Lord Shiva and Brahma and all Devatas, they were glorifying. Satyavratam, my Lord, thank you very much. You said you'll come and protect us. Now you are descending. Satyam Param, you are a Paramasatyam. Creation, maintenance, and destruction, you are the absolute truth. Trisatyam means creation, maintenance, and destruction, you are the truth. You are the truth of all the truths, absolute truth. Devi Devatas are, they die. But absolute truth is Paratattva, Advaya Jnana Pratattva. That doesn't change. To that absolute truth, we surrender. Satyatmakam Tvam Saranam Prapanna. Anyway, Krishna was born. So there is a big festival. They were throwing yogurt, milk, and butter. They were playing like anything. So then in that home, they want to perform Jata Karma. That's where the umbilical cord is cut. So there is a Vedic Brahmins recite mantras, and this midwife came to cut the umbilical cord. There is no umbilical cord. They were shocked. There is no umbilical cord. Hare Krishna. Then then one Brahman said, this person is, he must be very great, either Devata or Narayan. We don't know. On his palms, nice marks are there. On his, feet, on the sole of his feet, nice marks are there. So we see those marks on the lotus feet of Krishna, on the lotus feet of Radharani also. So anyway, everyone played very well. Then they went to take bath in Yamuna. Then Rohini went to cook. Rohini didn't say, I am the mother of Balramji, who is the immediate expansion of Krishna. Vaibhava Prakash is the first expansion of Krishna. She didn't say that. She's happy cooking for everyone, service. Krishna becomes, can you see this picture on the screen? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Pahi Pahi Mahayogi Deva Deva. You are a God of gods. That is the verse says. But what is the God of gods doing here? Taxi driver job. What is Krishna doing? He's doing the taxi driver job for his friend Arjun. He can do anything. Krishna is telling, I can do anything for my devotees. I don't care if somebody removes me, someone removes me from somebody stops worshiping me because I became a taxi driver. I don't care. But I love my devotees. I can do anything. I can go to any extent for their service, for their welfare. In fact, Krishna considers his this position as a taxi driver to Arjuna much better than any of the pastimes. Haribol. You know? So Krishna is telling him, my name is Bhaktavatsal, I can do anything for the sake of my devotees. So Rohini cooked prasad and they came back and they ate. Whole spiritual world. Krishna never says, I am Supreme Personality of God, you are Godhead, you all come and worship me. He says that so that he'll come back and he'll go back to Godhead. So, if you worship him, your heart is purified. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. Mame vaishyasi satyante pradijane prayasime. Become my devotee, offer your homage to me, you'll come back to me. Yes, if you worship, Krishna is telling you worship me, you'll come back to me. But what is Krishna doing? Taxi driver job. One day Krishna was massaging the horses. Why? Krishna is thinking these horses are the servants of Krishna, Arjuna. So I want to tell Arjuna and the whole world, I am servant of Arjuna. Amazing. So spiritual world, Golok Vrindavan or Vaikuntha, there is a competition going on. What is the competition? Krishna tells, I am your servant. Devotees tell Krishna, I am your servant. Most of the time, Krishna tries to serve devotees try to serve Krishna. But in this process, who will win most of the time? Anybody? Who will win most of the time? In the competition of service? Huh?
Probably God only, Prabhuji.
No, devotees will win. All the time devotees win. But this story, Bhagavad Gita, Sayanayor Madhya Radham Stapayame Achyuta. Oh Achyuta, oh Krishna, put my chariot between the armies. He gave an order. Who gave an order? Arjuna. Krishna said, yes, my lord, I will. And Krishna took the chariot and placed it between the armies. That's when Krishna defeated Arjuna by rendering service to him. Because Krishna was very happy to receive service from his devotee. I'm sure you must have seen sometimes, this 10-year-old, 8-year-old, Dad, I want this, Dad. Can you Dad says, yes, why not? Dad loves his children. Mom loves his children. And they do service. So same principle, spiritual world. That's why what is dominant? Prema is dominant. Service is dominant. So anyway, then what happened? They all ate. It was a wonderful festival. Everyone was so happy. And a few days later, Nanda Maharaj decided to pay tax to Kamsa. And he told all his brothers and the elders, Upananda, Abhinanda, Sunanda, Nandan, take good care of Gokul, I'll pay tax and come back. Make sure nothing goes wrong. But here what Kamsa did, he told, you just go and told Putana, whomever, wherever you find a baby girl, a 1-year-old, less than 1-year-old children, kill them. Putana was a Kechari witch. She knew very well how to travel in the skyways by standing, by holding on a branch of a tree. That's what's called Kechari. Prabhupada says, even Assam area, some still know this type of this Vidya. Anyway, she was a Balahantri Putana. She's a child killer, terrorist. So she started killing children in Gokul, in whole Mathura area, Mathura, Vrindavan area. Meanwhile, Nanda Maharaj he paid tax to Kamsa's treasury, and went to see Vasudev. Oh, I'm very sorry, Vasudev, I heard your 6 children were killed. And 7th was abortion, 8th children, 8th daughter also. he didn't know daughter was born. He to him, and so eighth daughter was also missing. He lost eighth daughter also. I'm sorry. We are relatives, but we couldn't do anything. Naikatra priyasam vasa suhrada chitrakarmanam ugena vyuhyamananam plavanam srotasveta. That's a verse, they discuss. What is a family? One waves by the waves of time, one wave in the ocean will come and will bring all the strass and grass together. They'll strass and grass together. Oh, so nice friendships, brother, mother, sister, daughter, father. How long will they stay together? Another wave will come and hit very hard. They're shattered, never to meet again. That is family. Ogena vyuhyamananam plavanam. So by the power of time, by the power of waves of time, certain individuals are brought together. They stay together for some time under one roof. And another wave will come and hit very hard. Another wave of time. They were shattered and never to meet again. Maybe because of the death and whatever, reasons. That is a family. Srila Prabhupada was one time Prabhupada was taking Vanaprastha, he was in Vrindavan. Where is my father? Where is my mother? Where is my guru? They all passed away. What is a family? List of names. What is a family? Prabhupada writes list of names. Wait 10 years. So many changes will come. So our presence, that time is conspicuously, time is present, but it's very conspicuous, very subtle. By the power of time, mountains dry up, mountains become powder and oceans dry up. So I'm sorry, Nandava, sorry, Vasudev. No, they said that's okay. But if you really ask me, you should go back to Gokul Mahavan. I have a feel Utpatam, some disturbance are going to happen in Gokul. Just go back. It's all right. But already happened. It's happening. Putana disguised herself as the most beautiful lady. And when she came to Gokul Mahavan, she detected a powerful presence of a child. So she disguised herself as the most beautiful lady. She applied poison to her breasts, and she started going to Yashoda's home. Everyone was infatuated. Everyone was mesmerized by her beauty. Everyone thought Narayan was born in Gokul. That's why Lakshmi ji is coming to see Narayan. And they just gave her a free way. And what happened? When she saw Krishna, wow, this child can destroy the universe, she felt. I should be very careful. Yashoda, seeing her motherly affection, Yashoda did not say anything. So this Putana took Krishna. As soon as Krishna saw her, Krishna closed his eyes. He closed his eyes. Chara charatmasa nimilite kshana. So that Paramatma who is present in moving and non-moving, Stavara Jangama. Stavara Jangama, sorry, that's a different verse. So that super soul who is present in moving and non-moving, he closed his eyes. Nimilite kshana. Acharyas explained very well. So an Acharya explained, Krishna closed his eyes. If she sees me, if my glance falls on Putana, it may change her heart. And the Leela will not happen, pastime will not happen. So to facilitate the pastime, Krishna closed his eyes. One Acharya felt. Another Acharya said, no. Duryodhana saw Krishna many times. Krishna saw Duryodhana many times, but Duryodhana didn't change. Krishna, what is that? When she is coming to give me poison, I'm going to give the position of Yashoda, equal to Yashoda in the spiritual world. But in future, gopis will give everything to me. What can I give them that time? So to think of it, Krishna closed his eyes. One Acharya said. Another Acharya said, but Krishna is on the mental platform or what? To calculate, everything is all set. So Krishna is thinking, so what is that? This is a nurse. Let her come and do her job. So he closed his eyes. And as so many acharyas offered so many explanations, but Krishna closed his eyes. Ankam aropiyat, antakam, rajusarba uddhidhi. So what she did the biggest mistake of her life. Rajusarpa, if you think a snake as a rope, you will pay heavy price. If you think rope as a snake, that's okay. But if you think a snake as a rope and take on your lap, you'll pay the price. So what she did is just a small child. Child is God, even on the lap of Putana. One doesn't become a God in the laboratory of yoga. No. Either you are God or you are not, as simple as that. So she took the child in her lap and she covered with her sari to breastfeed. She knew less than 1 minute he'll die and she'll go away. But puta means pure, na means not, means impurity. He is coming in contact with the purity. Asnaviram suddham apapa viddham. Upanishad says that. Supreme Lord is supremely pure. Agha means sin, anagha, sinless. Anagho vijayodhyata visyane punarvasu. Vishnu Sahasrana. So, Aghasura is coming in contact with Anagha, Krishna. So likewise, Putana is coming in contact with the Puta, pure. What will happen? Putana will be purified. So, this is Krishna. Death to death. That is Krishna. Krishna is a death to death also. So what he did, first he sucked all the poison. Second, he sucked all the milk. Then he slowly started sucking your life air. Prana, Pana, Saman, Vyanudan, the 5 airs we have in the body, according to Ayurveda. So Krishna started sucking the prana, slowly, not fast, because she needs to be punished. She is going to spiritual world. But for her demoniac activities, she needed little punishment. Samuncha Vinchala Miti Prabhashana Nishpidya Manakula Jiva Marmani. So what he did when he started sucking slowly the life air, the moment he touched, Putana understood. Leave me. When Vishnu put the conch shell on Dhruva's head, Dhruva understood. So when we come in the presence of Krishna, when sun comes, there is no darkness. So Putana, when she came in contact with Krishna, she understood. She is doing a mistake. And so leave me. But Krishna did not leave. That is Leela, that's Tattva. When it comes to Leela means she wants to go. She doesn't want to do because the pain is intolerable. She couldn't tolerate that pain. Then, when Krishna started sucking her life air slowly, she tried to push the child with a 10,000 elephant strength. She couldn't push. She could not bear the pain. She assumed her form, scary form, at 12 mile long, and Krishna slowly sucked her life hair. And so she assumed her 12 mile long form, and she fell on the Kamsa's orchard, collapsing all the trees, and she fell down dead. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. You're listening? Everyone is listening or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So,
Yes, Prabhuji.
so what happened? Then Yashoda was shocked. This is my, this is my. There were no children for so long, and finally a child is born, and it's like an eye of an apple. And suddenly, like, can you imagine, there's a attempt to kill him, and she couldn't do anything. So Yashoda she started crying. But somebody climbed on her, on her body, and picked up. Krishna was playing fearlessly. So there is actually a story by Uddhava. There is a Uddhava, and there is a third kind of Srimad Bhagavatam. Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam jigam sayapayi yadapya sadvi lebegatim datri uchitam tatonyam kamva dayalam saranam rajema. Oh, with the conversation between Maitreya and Uddhava, Uddhava says, Bakiyam, sister of Prakasar, Putana, she disguised herself as a sadhu, as a very chaste lady. Stana Kalakutam, she smeared her breast with so much, poison, Kalakuta Visham. So she came, she was not honest. She disguised herself. But enemy. And what Krishna did, she is coming to breastfeed me. Then I should give her a position of Mother Yashoda. Krishna has unlimited energies. One energy is a Samhara Shakti. Who is Samhara Shakti? Vishnu. When Krishna comes, all the Vishnu expansions also come with Krishna. So whenever Krishna kills somebody, it is Vishnu killing. So Samhara Shakti of Krishna killed Putana. But Krishna is very merciful. She's already killed. But even she breastfed me as a mother. So I should give her a position equal to Mother Yashoda in the spiritual world. Putana got the sadhvi, she got the position of a nurse in the spiritual world. Hare Krishna. Kamvadayalam. Who can be more merciful than Krishna? How can I worship somebody other than Krishna? Who is telling this? Uddhava to Maitreya, to Vidura. Kamvadayalam saranam rajema. So the point is that is Krishna. Develop relationship with Krishna. Good way or bad way? Ideally good way. Bad way is difficult. Right? So develop a relationship. Krishna is absolute. Even a tiny relation will save you. Tiny relation will save us. So by the time Krishna realized, Vishnu already killed. Samhara Shakti already killed Putana. Krishna said, okay, my guarantee is for the soul. Okay, let me give her position of Mother Yashoda in this position of nurse equal to Yashoda in the spiritual world. And Putana went back to Godhead. Same day. Despite despite the fact that she killed so many children, still she was killed. She attained the position of nurse. In Garga Samhita, there's a Putana story. In the previous life, Putana was a sister of Bali Maharaj by name Ratnamala. So Ratnamala, when Vamandev came into the arena of Bali Maharaj, she was so cute, so beautiful. Excuse me. So when the sister of Bali Maharaj saw him, oh, I wish I could have him as my son. I wish I could have a child like him. She developed a desire to have Vamandev as her own son and breastfeed Vamandev. But then what happened? Vamandev, took 3 steps from Bali Maharaj, 2 steps, he measured everything. 3rd steps, Bali Maharaj could not fulfill his promise. Immediately, Vamandev asked Varuna to arrest him and pushed him to Patala. This all happened immediately when she was witnessing the change of events. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She developed that hatredness. I wish I could kill him. So these two are like a very contradictory views she developed. One, I wish I could breastfeed him. 2, I wish I could kill him. Any desires that we harbor in our heart, eventually they'll be fulfilled. But based on our karma, but we'll get the karma, either good or bad. So then what happened? So by the time Nanda Maharaj came back, there was a demon. Hare Krishna. They started cutting her body into pieces and they arranged a funeral pyre to burn her body. Now, because Krishna took all her impurities and Krishna also touched her. When her body it was being burned. So when the body was burned, from that body came beautiful smells. The body, beautiful smells started coming out of the body. Wow. Srila Prabhupada came to America and he preached to hippies. Hippies gave up bad habits. And they started having shining faces. They're applying tilak on their foreheads. Prabhupada said, one reporter asked, Swamiji, can you show some miracle? What miracle you want me to show? I made hippies into happies. I made hippies into happies. So anyway, what is that? So Putana, they were chopping off her body and started burning. Beautiful agaru. Such a wonderful smell was coming. That's why hate the sin, not the sinner. We have the power. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We are very pure. We can go back to Godhead if we do sadhana. But little impurity is there. That's okay. It's irrelevant. It's temporary. And there is a falashruti for Putana. Anybody who hears Krishna killing Putana, they get beautiful service, Shuddha Bhakti. So Putana represents 2 aspects. Bogus or false guru. Krishna killed first demon. Krishna killed was Putana. What does both Putana represent? Can somebody read on the screen?
Bogus or false guru.
What is false guru? Also material mind. Bogus guru means who says, you're God, I am God, everybody is God. Mayavad. That's a false guru. Krishna and Rama, their illusion. Everyone is God. You're God, I'm God, everybody. That is a bogus guru. What is metal mind? Fruitive. What will I get? What will I get? That is Putana too. As long as we have a fruitive mind, metal mind, and we focus only on eating, mating, sleeping, and defending, we cannot focus on worshipping Krishna. We cannot focus on attaining bhakti. That's why Krishna killed Putana. First demon he killed was what is that? So that's why Krishna killed Putana actually. So second thing is metal mind. Metal mind. Metal mind means eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. No other interest other than pursuing eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. That type of persons, even if they come to temple, it's very difficult for them to continue later. Anyone has any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll go to the next topic. We still have a little time. Anyone has any question, or should we go to the next story?
I have a question, Prabhuji.
Please.
Prabhuji, after Krishna killing Putana, has she gone to heaven or hell?
She went back to Godhead. She went to Golok Vrindavan. She got the position equal. She got the position of a nurse, equal to Yashoda. That's what I'm telling. So she did not go to hell. She did not go to heaven. She came or she was liberated. That's what I'm telling past 10-15 minutes. She attained perfection of life. She went back to Godhead. She attained a Swarupa of a nurse equal to Mother Yashoda. That's why I'm telling, good or bad, develop a relationship with Krishna. Instead of bad, better develop a good relation. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Prabhuji, even all the demons got when I have opportunity to go to Goloka, Prabhuji, whoever Krishna killed? Oh, only Putana.
Nice question. Another one was Agasar. Putana did some service. She breastfed little milk. So Krishna drank her milk. For that service, Rupa Goswami mentions this. For her service, Putana went back to Godhead. But usually when Krishna kills the demons, they enter into the Brahman effulgence. They Saitya Mukti. What many people, these yogis, they meditate sitting in Himalayas, they want to become one with God. That is they enter into Brahman effulgence. That mukti demons get when they are killed in the hands of Krishna. So, but another demon who attained like Putana's position, who went back to Godhead, was Aghasar. Because Krishna and his friends used Aghasar as a playground, there was some service involved. That's why Aghasar achieved Sarupya Mukti. He went to Vaikuntha. Based on the position, whether Vaikuntha or Golok Vrindavan. But other demons who were killed in the hands of Krishna, they would merge in the Brahman effulgence. Clear? Are you clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
There's a slight difference. What is the difference? If you merge in Brahman, you have to come back again. You'll
Brahman effulgence means the the Brahmaloka, where the Brahma Jyoti.
yes. Brahman effulgence means Brahma Jyoti. Yes. In Brahma Jyoti, they will merge. But Putana and Aghasar, they went back to Golok Vrindavan, part of Vaikuntha. So that is eternal. But merging into Brahma Jyoti is not eternal. I mean, it's liberation, no doubt. But if you are not properly situated there, you will fall down. Patanti adhana drashtu yasmadangriya. Okay? Thank you for the nice question. Any other question? Okay, what is that? Dr. Uma Ujjwal Bhakti Mataji Prabhu, suggested, and I agreed, this year, 24th to December to 31st December, I will go, I can take people to Vrindavan. If you are all interested, anybody is interested, you can contact, Usha Mataji. In America, Ujjwal Bhakti Mataji, maybe Nandaniketan also. So people are asking, they want to book tickets. I agreed. But of course, I need to find out the logistics. How many of you are interested to come to Vrindavan 24 to December 24th to 31st? You can think of it, but we can go morning to evening places and evening some Krishna Katha and spend time in Vrindavan.
Vrindavan in India?
Vrindavan in India, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So not New Vrindavan in America, but so, actually, visiting the holy places is called Pada Sevanam. We should visit the holy places and see the holy places and soak our consciousness, with the memories of the holy places. Then when we chant the holy name, we can remember them. And this is the place where Krishna, what is that? Killed Putana. This is the place where Krishna, Yashoda bound Krishna, Now this is a place where Yashoda bound Krishna to the grinding mortar. This is the place where Krishna pushed the trees under the ground, collapsed the trees collapsed onto the ground, Yamala Arjuna trees. So if anyone is interested to come to Vrindavan 24th to 31st, Ushamati, you are there, right?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm here.
So, what you can do is you can send a message.
Okay.
In the group, anybody is interested, then, I think, those who want to come, we can all go actually. And so I'm sure some devotees from America also will come. And we can see, Govardhan, we can do Govardhan Parikrama, we can go to 6 Goswami temples, we can go to Nandaga, we can go to Varsana, then it's amazingly wonderful actually. Now, that's it. So what we will do today, we can end it here. And actually, Srila Prabhupada appeared on Nandotsav, and we can talk about Prabhupada next week. Actually, Saturday, not today, Sunday, right? Next Saturday is Radhashtami, the parents' day of the mother of the universe and goddess of devotion, Radharani. Indians know Lakshmi ji because mother of cash, fortune, goddess of fortune. But the origin of Radharani is Radha. The origin of Lakshmi Devi is Radharani. Lakshmi and Durga, both, they come from Radharani. Tvam Amsa Lakshmi Durgadikacha. There's a book by Vedanta Shamantika. So there it is mentioned. Lakshmi and Durga. One is a spiritual energy, another is material energy. They both come from Radharani. So that is her birthday, appearance day. If we pray sincerely to the Lord Sweet of Radharani, she will recommend us to Krishna. She doesn't find fault with anybody. So, mother, right? That's what I want to tell, and we'll end it today. Thank you very much. My obeisances are Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. We'll end it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji. Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.